We are looking live at St. Peter's Square and the Vatican with breaking news this morning. We know when the conclave will begin. That is the ultra-secret vote that will choose the 267th vote following the death of Pope Francis exactly 1 week ago today. The Vatican has announced it's going to take place as of the 7th of May, a little bit later than it could have, but there are good reasons for all of that, as we're going to learn from Megan Williams, to whom I'm speaking again, but at distance now that I'm back home. But there, Megan, still, of course, in Rome. And in fact, just outside the Basilica Santa Maria Maggiore, where Pope Francis is now buried and where people are already beginning to pay respects. We'll talk about all of that. But Megan, the breaking news, the date for the conclave set. Tell us about it.
That's right, Heather. The highly anticipated date. The Vatican didn't want to reveal it until after the funeral, as you said, May 7th. And as you said, not the earliest day they could have chosen. They had to wait for the 9 days of mourning, which began the day of the funeral on Saturday. So they could have done it a day earlier, but they chose May 7th. I understand, because they want to give the Cardinals, who are coming in from all over the world, a chance to get to know each other better. As we know, Pope Francis, unlike his predecessors, made a lot of Cardinals from countries that hadn't even had Cardinals before. Countries like Mongolia, Haiti, Rwanda. So all of these men have to come in from around the world and get to know each other. Observers are saying, because they don't know each other and because there are so many cardinals, there are 135 cardinal electors. Those are cardinals under the age of 80 who have the right to vote in a conclave. As I mentioned, they don't know each other, but there's also more of them to get to know each other. And so observers are saying that this conclave could go longer. In the past number of years, they've gone 2 days. I think the average day is 3. But because of the exceptional circumstances, the diversity of the cardinals and the high number, we could be in for a long conclave.
In the meantime, I'm struck by the line of people paying respects today, Megan. What have you seen there outside the Basilica since the burial, the entombment of Pope Francis?
Well, Pope Francis, as we know, was buried right after the funeral on Saturday. On Sunday, Cardinals came, and there's a huge lineup. Yesterday alone, Sunday alone, there were 30,000 people who made the pilgrimage here. You can just sort of see the very, very end of the lineup, but it winds around this massive basilica, and it's sort of, it's like a lineup to Disney World. It goes back and forth and back and forth. So people are waiting hours here as well. Maybe not 7-8 hours that they waited to see the Pope's body in St. Peter's, but they're certainly waiting a long time to pay their respects to the fresh tomb of Pope Francis.
Megan, thank you so much for this. As always, Megan Williams in Rome. May the 7th, the conclave begins.